What's happening, guys? Back with another supplement review. This is David with Mission to Muscle. Just finished cardio, legs, and core. I hope your day's going well. I was sweating my butt off. But you know what? I hope your day's cracking. And definitely I hope you're not slacking. Because we're on a mission. There's no time for wishing and bitching. It's all about that hustle and chasing after that damn muscle. So let's go. I was listening to some rap music in the gym there. I don't know if you guys know, but I used to DJ years ago. Used to break dance, so sometimes that stuff just gets in my head and I start Dr. Seussing it. Sorry about that. I apologize. Let's get right back into this review. Let's get serious now. We got SubZero Glacier Punch pre-workout. This is 30 servings, just so you know, of fruit punch flavor. We're going to get the serving size, the scoop size, and the flavor out of the way before we jump into this. This is, I'll talk a little bit while we're getting the scooper out here. This is a daily driver type pre-workout. So this is a low stim hitter. This is something that you can't take every day. We'll go over the ingredients and you'll see, this thing's pretty well fully stacked. So on the scooper, this is one scoop at 23 grams. So it's a pretty good size scoop. Don't scrape it if you decide to purchase this on the top like that. It's going to be a little bit low on the grammage. This isn't high stim, so you don't have to be exact. You don't need a scale. But to get close to it, you want to kind of just take this and kind of flat level it this way. Without trying to scrape it on the side. So there's a little tiny dome on top of it, and that's going to give you that 23 grams. This is a fruit punch flavor, and I did DM the company to ask them if they're working on the flavors, and supposedly they are. They're actually coming out with a new flavor as well, and they're coming out with a high stim pre-workout in October. The only reason why I asked them that was because I'm giving you guys the review and the lowdown on these things. I don't cut any corners, and the flavor on this thing wasn't horrible, but it did have an aftertaste. As you can see, there's a big ingredient profile here, especially with the vitamins and minerals, or the vitamins, and vitamin and few minerals that are in this thing as well. So it's hard to really mask some of these ingredients, but it's a fruit punch flavor. It tastes like fruit punch. It just has a slight aftertaste, and I guess it's chemical aftertaste, but it's not harsh. It's not bad. It's just there. So I can't give this a flavor god rating of 10 or anything like that. This is just okay, and you'll be able to tolerate it if this is something you want to use in your training regimen. I was sent this by Sean from Sub Talk Radio, so if you don't follow him, I'll put a link down below. Give him a follow. He's got some good information, some good podcasts on his channel. Thanks, Sean. I appreciate you, and I appreciate you sending this my way. So we'll jump right into this. Enough said. We got right on the top here a bunch of vitamins and minerals here, pretty much. We got vitamin A, C, D3, E, K1, B1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 7, 5. And then we have calcium and sodium. And most of the stuff's the daily value is, over 100%, except for the calcium and the sodium, which is just on the low end. And that's put in there probably for extra contractions and more cell hydration. And just so you know, if you're taking a multivitamin, you don't have to worry about the B vitamins in this thing. They're all water soluble. So what you don't use as far as water-soluble vitamins, if you're taking a multivitamin with the B vitamin complex or something like that, you're just going to piss out what you don't use, and that's why your urine might be a fluorescent color sometimes. So anyways, getting right into the nuts and bolts, the goodies on this pre-workout, what we really want to look at here. We got L-citrulline at 8 grams. This is that top-off point. They really did a good job. I appreciate companies when they start to dose things properly. 8 grams is that point to where if you go any higher, it's diminishing returns. So a lot of people, you don't get much more effects when you go higher than 8 grams of L-citrulline. So they topped it off there. That's really, really good. This is for endurance, vasodilation, blood flow, pump action, power in the gym. So a lot of benefits with L-citrulline. That's a high dose. Then we have glycerol monolaurate at 3.5 grams. This is just a glycerol molecule attached to a fatty acid, kind of like glycerol monostearate, which was the first, I think, one of the first glycerols that came out. And I believe this is only 25% glycerol. I think it's just like glycerol monostearate, which is 25%. So it's not going to yield a lot of glycerol here. It's going to be probably right around 1 gram out of that 3.5 grams that's listed on here. And it's going to help with cell hydration and endurance at certain dosages. 1 gram coupled with other cell hydration ingredients will help during your training. And 1 gram will, more than likely, if there's other pump ingredients in a pre-workout, it will help with the vasodilation and the pump effects. So we got betaine anhydrous at 2 grams. It's really good. That's the vasodilation. pump action, power output in the gym. It's got some health benefits as far as balancing out the body's homeostasis, and also helps with liver enzymes. Then we have agmatine sulfate at 1 gram. This is one of my favorite ingredients as far as pump ingredients here. This will control nNOS, iNOS, and eNOS. And nNOS and iNOS, if they're elevated too high, you can get inflammation and cognitive decline at times in the body. So this lowers nNOS and iNOS and elevates eNOS, which is for the vasodilation and the pump effects and the blood flow effects. So it's a very good regulator as far as when it comes to nitric oxide when you couple it with other pre-workouts. It allows the pump action to last a lot longer too. Then we have L-taurine, which is for cell hydration at 1 gram, a little bit of energy, GDA effects to deliver some nutrients to the muscles. Then we have L-tyrosine at 1 gram. This is for cognitive function and focus by increasing dopamine, adrenaline, and noradrenaline. Then we have caffeine anhydrous at 250 milligrams. That's everyday hitter, daily driver dose there. Then we got theobromine at 50 milligrams. This is a natural diuretic. This helps with blood flow and helps with fat loss as far as mobilizing fat as well. So we got SubZero Glacier Punch. How did it do? So you first take the scoop. You're going to get probably an energy kick coming in with a slight focus around 40-45 minutes when you feel it. But pretty much this pre-workout has no crazy side effects, has no heart racing, has no intense, like big intensity as far as energy and focus. So it's pretty much going to climb from that 40-minute mark to about an hour where everything kind of comes in. And the energy itself is basically what you got here. It's 250 milligrams of caffeine. Very low energy kicker, but it's not a bad thing. I trained fantastic on this thing. There's a few benefits on this that actually help you get through your workout with the low energy here, and a lot of it is muscle endurance. So this has a lot of cell hydration ingredients in it. So when you train on this thing and the blood flow benefits, the energy lasts for about an hour and a half, that 250 milligrams of caffeine with the theobromine, whatever you're going to get from the L-tyrosine as far as the adrenaline kick. And it lasts for about an hour and a half, then starts tapering down. But during your workout, if you're into daily drivers and low stimulation, you're going to get a fantastic endurance on this thing, because the cell hydration with all these ingredients, it really keeps you prepped and primed and ready for the next set as long as you're resting enough time. And the cognitive function on this thing as far as the focus and concentration is actually pretty good. It steps you up to probably about a medium level. It's not any alpha GPC or any choline sources in this, which is nice to 1 degree because it's more of a quieted down focus with just the L-tyrosine. I can't tell you that I felt any mood elevation, but everybody's going to be different. It's going to depend also on your sleep, on your eating patterns, and your own mental state. So you may feel good on this thing because it's, very healthy. It's a very healthy pre-workout. The pumps on this thing, just so you know, are just, they're crazy. You're going to get some fantastic pumps on this thing. So who is this for? This is for the bodybuilding style trainer. So if you're doing a sets and reps type pre-workout and you want to stay low stimmed and you want something that's just going to help you hone in with the mind muscle connection, because when you get that cell hydration and any kind of step up in cognitive function, it's going to dial in that mind muscle connection. So if you're into bodybuilding style sets and reps types training and you love to just like do sets and just engorge those muscles and feel them tearing, feel them burning type thing, this is a fantastic pre-workout to take, because it will deliver that mind-muscle connection very well. It's going to give you some great pumps, and it's going to be, these pumps are going to be cell swelling, they're going to be tight, and they're going to be lean as far as the pump. So you will get some vascularity out of this thing. So it delivers very, very well. I got to give it up to them. I don't have any codes for this thing, but like I said, I don't know if I said this, but I will put their website down below if you guys want to go check them out, want to support them. This is SubZero Glacier Punch pre-workout. If you can, before you leave, give the video a thumbs up. It does help the channel. And I'm going to get on with my day. I hope you guys have a fantastic day yourselves. We'll see you next time on the channel.